Welcome everyone to Cleveland, where a frigid and frosty Arctic blast has paralyzed the entire city to the point where they canceled school in the area. But you know what? Class is always in session here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. Welcome everyone to NBA Courtside, presented by DoorDash, the second meeting of the season between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Cleveland Cavaliers, a couple of top four teams in the Eastern Conference. Milwaukee actually is a game and a half ahead of last year's pace when they had the best record in the NBA. Cleveland has jumped from 6th to 4th in the last month, the last time they played the Milwaukee Bucks. Hello everybody, I'm Mark Jones alongside in 22, and they also have one of the top candidates for Sixth Man of the Year in Karis LeVert, who has upped his scoring average above 16 per game. We're going to take a short break courtside on the other side of this word.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by DoorDash, the official partner of the NBA. In hoops, chemistry isn't a science. It's an art that takes time to perfect.
Two birds are out. You don't play hard, you don't give everything to the team. There's times that you might get booed. I'll boo myself tonight too.
The Bucks aren't perfect yet. They're getting close. 3 convincing wins since getting booed at home, with Giannis and Dame setting the tone.
Dame time is alive and well in Milwaukee.
Our chemistry is better. I think like we believe in one another now.
Game isn't nothing without me. I'm going hard, only real ones around me like.
And the Cavs have shown the longer the road, the stronger the bond.
Throwing the hammer down. I think we're starting to figure things out. It's all coming together.
Tonight in Cleveland is a chemistry test. Bucks, Cavs, well, they're next.
Welcome everyone to Cleveland and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse as we welcome you to NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. Second meeting of the season between these two top four teams in the Eastern Conference. Getting ready to run a good one here as these two teams battle for position. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Icy Hot. For the visitors tonight, Lillard and Beasley in the backcourt. Beasley, one of the leaders in three-point shooting percentage in the NBA. Middleton Jackson Jr. making the rare start, and Brook Lopez on the front line for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come in with a record of 28-12, 9-8 on the road. Meanwhile, for the home crew tonight, the Cavaliers come in at 23-15 overall, 14-8 at home. Donovan Mitchell and the free agent from Miami, Max Strus in the backcourt. Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, and Jarrett Allen on a nice, impressive string of 9 consecutive double-doubles on the front line for the Cavaliers. Bucks. Mitchell is hotter than fish grease.
Now, if you notice here, they're pushing. They're pushing quick. And then anytime they push quick, you can see it's always 3-on-2, 2-on-1, 4-on-3, high percentage shots.
To 11, and Damian Lillard, his shooting is about as cold as it is outside right now. Back after this. And that'll do it for the first 12 minutes.
I'll tell you, that was a very nice defensive setup. They were playing the clock. They were not going to give you anything from half court over. Took it away. They had 5 defenders right there.
Donovan Mitchell pacing the way for the Cavaliers, looking for their 6th consecutive win. Euro stepping through the lane. The Cavaliers leading by 10 when we come back. He's up to 14.
I know. And you know what? Very easily, not rushing, taking his time, and making big-time threes.
They used to call him the minivan. He's been upgraded to a G-Wagon right now. Back after this. Well, here's our next star-studded ESPN NBA Friday doubleheader. Jokic and the Nuggets playing a second game of a 5-game road trip against Jason Tatum in the Eastern Conference leading Celtics at 7:30 Eastern. Then the Mavericks hope to have Luka Doncic back for this one against Steph and the Warriors. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 7 o'clock Eastern time right here. It's a 21-point lead for the home team, the Cavaliers.
The energy for the first group and the subs that have come in for Cleveland.
Been a team effort so far, and Mitchell has had enough to feed the needy. Hey, don't forget, over on ABC, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving in town, his former teammate, playing some spectacular basketball. And hey, it's a big night for the James family. Bronny James expected to make his second career start tonight as the Trojans take on number 12, Arizona. Wow, to think that 39 years of Mitchell's big first half. Malika Andrews, Stephen A. Smith, Michael Wilbon, and Bob Myers chopping it up in the studio for you. The Cavaliers with an imperious and dominant performance in that first half, leading it 66-41. On NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm, they have been sharing the basketball immaculately on their way to a big lead. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm from Cleveland and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on a frigid and frosty single-digit night here in Cleveland. Let's take a look at our first half stats, brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile.
Now, this is interesting. Not only the 32% shooting from Milwaukee, but the fact that they can't make a three and the rebounds, they're getting destroyed. Fast break points, that's embarrassing. 22-2. I can understand you're missing your shots or not, but where's the transition defense? They'll give Cleveland a ton of credit. Pitch to play this year. They have so many guys who shoot the three and make it look easy, all right? And they don't miss them when they're open.
Here's our next star-studded ESPN NBA Friday doubleheader. Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets play the second game of a 5-game road trip against Jason Tatum and the Eastern Conference leading Celtics at 7:30 Eastern. Then the Mavs hope to have Luka Doncic back for this one against Steph and the Warriors. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And again, here he is at the other end, missing the shot. Milwaukee down 108-67, and the Bucks offense reminding you of the Hebrews wandering in the wilderness for 40 years right now. Almost a biblical type of slump.
Yeah. Well, we got the three guys on the floor and three guys here at this table.
How about that?
Right, we all made the same call. Right?
We don't have whistles, but it didn't take one on that play. We'll be back right after this. With Garland's imminent return as well. Back after this. Their season high 6th consecutive game. And they've really held it down during this homestand, which was interrupted by a little trip across the ocean to Paris, a game they also won. And for the Bucks, conversely, this was their largest loss margin of the season. Do the math. It's 40. Albeit without Giannis. 135-95, the final score. Next, we'll send it back to the college basketball studio. Dalen Cuff and Zubin Mehenti right after these messages. For QB and Monica, I'm Mark Jones. So long from Cleveland.